Hey again, and welcome to your weekly update. I want to give you guys quite a bit of information today, so I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as we can. First of all, this coming Sunday, July the 5th, is when we're going to regather here at C3 for the first time in several months with both services at 9 a.m. and at 10:30 a.m. There's still going to be some social distancing guidelines in place. There's going to be every other pew is going to be taped off, but we're going to ask you when you come in as a family, when you choose your space to sit, to just make sure you leave 3 seats in between you and the family next to you. Also, coming in the door, if you'd like to take advantage of this, in the lobby we're going to have the single-serve communion cups. We're going to ask you to use those. We've also got the Sanitation Stations where you can use hand sanitizer and get yourself all sanitized before you come into the worship experience. But we also are going to have some armbands. And those armbands, wristbands, are going to be 3 different colors. That's going to be a red, yellow, and green, just like a stoplight. Well, green means go. And if you're wearing a green wristband, that means I'm open to hugs and high fives. Come on up and let's celebrate being together in that way. If you're wearing a yellow one, that means I'm okay talking to somebody up close, talking but not touching. So we're not high-fiving, we're not hugging if you're using a yellow one. And I'm trying to figure out how to describe what the red one would be. Shane, could you help me out? What would red mean?
How about stop in the name of love before you make me sick?
I instantly regret that decision. Red would mean I'm keeping my social distance. So you're welcome to use those if you would like to. It's not mandated, but you can use those if that would help you be able to explain to those that are in the congregation alongside you exactly where you're at on the COVID continuum. Let's call it that. Also, I want to let you know that on Sunday mornings through the month of July at least, C3 Kids will not be meeting and our life groups will not be meeting. It seems impossible to do one without the other, so life groups and C3 Kids will not be meeting together. That means parents, we want you to bring your kiddos into the sanctuary to worship with us. Joy talked yesterday in the Family Life moment about some ways we were going to help to engage with your children while they're in the worship experience. Please, please, please hear us say we want them to be here. We want to be able to worship together as families and as the entire C3 family. So feel free to bring them along. We don't care if there's wiggles and giggles. We don't care if there's sneezes and snorts. There's all sorts of other noises that'll happen too. We don't care. We want them here to be able to worship with us. For the Loft, which is grades 7 through 12, Jordan has kicked things back off starting this past Wednesday, July the 1st, and now every Wednesday through the month of July from 7 to 9 p.m. the Loft will be meeting at Jordan and Courtney's barn. There'll be worship, there'll be fellowship, there'll be teaching. It'll be an awesome opportunity to be together as a student ministry, the Loft here at C3. Also want to let you know something else that's going on through the month of July. There will be a weekly prayer time at Pam and Gary Green's house from 7 to 7:30 p.m. Everybody is welcome, and it's going to be an opportunity to direct our attention to our Father and pray for His involvement in our community, in our families' lives, in the life of our nation, and for one another. So please come be a part of that. Also praying for schools as we anticipate and gear up for heading back to school in August. And then there'll be a prayer vigil to end all of that like we've done in years past. One final thing I want to let you know about, this coming Monday evening, July the 6th, at 8 p.m. here at C3 in the building. Shane will be leading us for another drawing room experience, an opportunity to draw near to the Father, and He'll draw near to us through worship and through a time of reflection. So make sure to put that on your calendar and don't miss out on it. I think that's everything I was supposed to get. We would love to see as many of you as are comfortable back in the building on July 5th. And I'm also talking to you, people who have gotten comfortable sitting at home watching in your PJs and drinking your coffee. You need to come to church if you can. So please, if you're comfortable doing it, come and be a part of the worship experience that's going to be happening here July the 5th, 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. We'll see you then.
Stop in the name of love